So here's a little video of how you can file your own enhancements off. I've done one on my right hand and one on my left hand because it's a bit different. First of all, if you have a nail clipper, you can just snip the free edge off. So if you turn your hand around, just put your clipper halfway on, like that, clip, and then clip the other side as well, and then that's automatically less filing. If you don't want to use a nail clipper, then you can file the free edge off. And how I do it, always use one of your other fingers to hold your nail in place so it doesn't wiggle too much, and then hold your file a bit angled like this towards you, and then file. Now if you want to be as efficient as you want to be, use a grittier file to do this. Move your file from one end to the other. If you file like this, you won't file much, but if you move your file on the whole length, holding it at one end, your filing will be more efficient. Now that's the length taken off. Now I have to take the thickness off. So first of all, I'm going to file all the color off so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to hold again my file at the end like that, and then file right there in the middle, from the top all the way to the bottom. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, until I see no more color. Make sure you don't touch your natural nail so you don't file it away. Then I'm going to come in one side, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So my line is thicker now here. Then I'm going to come in and file the remainder from this side off. Make sure to apply enough pressure. Then on this side, going to file in a downward motion until all my color disappears. And now I just have the gel left. So again, usually the thicker part of the nail will be right at the end, so I'm going to file some more there, like that. Just back and forth. Now it's flatter here. So what I'm gonna do is make it again a tiny bit shorter. Give it a bit of a shape. And then start to file the entire thickness off. I'm going to check how much of the thickness I have by looking at my natural nail and then at the gel. So there's plenty still more there. And cover the entire surface from one side to the other. And I roll my hand around as I file, like that. So now you can see that the nail is much flatter. So I'm starting to approach the natural nail, and this is when, if you have a softer file, you can downgrade to that. So that would be a 240 or a 180 depending on what you have. So if you have a 240, then file with that. So in case if you touch your natural nail, you won't file much of it away. If you have a 180, that's fine as well. So once you start thinning out the gel a lot, you will see little patches that are drier, like that there. That means I have reached my natural nail. So I'm on that spot around there. I'm not gonna file anymore. I'm just gonna concentrate on the other areas. Again, another area appeared, and you can see it looks totally different from the gel. It looks more filed than the gel does. So I'm not gonna file there again, but this little area here needs to be filed still. So I do one pull and look how much I filed, and do another one, and then I can see there's no more gel left there. So I'm gonna do this patch here, and be careful, if you file too much in one place, it's gonna start heating up. So whenever you reach this thickness or thinness, file slower. That's gone. If you feel that you file too much, you can leave tiny patches of gel on the nail. They will usually won't cause any kind of harm. So now you can see that half of my nail is off and the rest of the gel is on there. So I'm gonna look from the side here, so I can see better like that. Just file that off. I'm filing more gentle now, and I'm not applying as much pressure. I can shape my natural nail. And if you get any like nail shavings, just go over it very gently like that, and it should be all okay. Now when I file with my non-dominant hand, I usually leave my file in one place, just hold it, and then I move my hand on the file. I find it's easier, so I reduced the length, so you can see the thickness there. And now I'm gonna take off all the color like that. I'm gonna check how much I filed and how much of the thickness I took away. You can see I still have a lot of bulk there together with the color, so I'm gonna turn my hand around. I'm gonna be careful not to file my own nail and just file like that, as you can see. So I turn my file around, but still I'm going to move my hand like that. This is a harder one to do, and make sure you score your file either with another file, or I don't know, or on a wall or something abrasive, so it won't cut you. I'm holding the file, but I'm still practically filing with my dominant hand because it's easier for me to move around and guide it where I need filing to do. Now on this middle section there, you can see I have no more gel left, so I'm gonna turn my finger around and file. On one side, you can take that corner off. I suggest you file the entire length of your nail off because your nails are going to be softer, they will break easier, so it's just good to have short nails in times like this as well. So a lot of my gel is off. I still have some there. That's off. Now I have to do the other side. Just gonna file the length off. just a bit of gel left there. Piece of lifted gel. And the tiny little corner left with the short strokes, and all of it is off. So as long as you, when you start seeing your own nail, you don't file in the same place again, then you won't be thinning out your own nails, so should be fine. So I'm gonna just, again, I'm keeping my file tilted like that. Just gonna shape my nail. Then if I have any shavings, I take it off from the top and then do a last stroke around like that. If you have a buffer, then obviously you can buff that out. If not, dust off, wash your hands, and apply cuticle oil.